What's up, guys? My name is Sniper Sama, but you can call me Sniper. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going over the new Sakura Tide armor that comes from the Blossom Dance event. Now, if you guys have been playing, you already know that you can get all kinds of these different tickets to create different armor based around this event, the Sakura Tide armor. Okay. However, after doing some testing and seeing kind of what the 4-piece set bonus can do, you can see the Blossom Dance Boon 2 down here. We currently have active. You can see my defensive stats over here. 10, 10, 15, negative 15, 10, and 10. Okay. This armor is actually insane. You get plus 50 defense as well as plus 9% attack. Okay, let me reiterate that. Plus 9% attack, which is roughly about 20 damage, 20 raw damage, on top of plus 50 defense. This armor set is actually insane, okay? So, this is my kind of jack of all. If you are farming this event, what I recommend you use to kind of make up the difference on everything, okay? So, for me, I'm using Paralysis Dual Blades. It seemed kind of fitting. I don't know why, it just kind of gives me anime style, so I would go with dual blades or I would go with longsword for this, but I opted for dual blades. We have a bow here. It's just sitting, it's secondary. We have the Sakura Tide Headgear Alpha, Robe Alpha, Bracers Alpha, Obi Alpha, and the Hakama Alpha, with a Counter Charm 3 and Evasion Mantle. Now, you'll see that there's not a whole lot of decoration slots, and that's because I am opting to use the Alpha set. In my opinion, this is one of the few armor sets the Alpha might actually be better because you don't get that many perks. So, I would rather have the Alpha going, especially because this armor comes with 4A. 4A is really, really nice when you are just kind of playing. And if you're using the meta paralysis like everybody else is, it ends up just getting even better. So, honestly, this weapon, if it's a paralysis greatsword, a paralysis longsword, it can be a paralysis hammer, or it can be a poison weapon. It does not matter. I just happen to opt for dual blades for this, but it's really interchangeable with anything as long as it's paralysis or poison. Okay. Next up, on our weapon, we have just maxed out criticals. We want critical boost. Critical boost is always going to be good. It's always going to be great. And since our attack is getting jumped up from the Blossom Dance Prayer, we might as well make it do more damage when we crit, right? And we have the Mastery Jewel. Like I've said in previous videos, the Mastery and the Razor Sharp Jewel are pretty interchangeable. As far as crits go, it just kind of depends on what you prefer. In this case, you can go Mastery or you can do Razor Sharp. I am going to opt for Razor Sharp because this build does not have a crazy amount of affinity in comparison to other builds. It just does a lot of damage. Right? So, in our decoration slots, we have a couple things. Now, the thing about the decorations is you don't have many. Because of that, you kind of got to pick and choose. I opted for Flawless. And the reason I opted for Flawless is because I'm playing Dual Blades. Or I'm playing Longsword. If I'm playing either of those things, I'm already trying not to get hit. I just want to keep the damage going. Which means Peak Performance at level 4 is a really, really nice perk to have. I'm also in Dual Blades, which means I'm not using Maximum Might. If you were to use something like a Paralysis Greatsword, you could swap these in for Maximum Might, just like this. And then you also have a free slot for whatever it may be that you want, okay? The idea behind this set is that it's pretty interchangeable. You can kind of use whatever it is that you want, as long as you're falling in line with the whole paralysis idea behind it, mixed with Ore and Counter-Strike. The big thing is making sure that you have the 4-piece and doing whatever. This is a jack-of-all-trades build specifically for the event. You use this and you're also going to get a crap ton more rewards doing the specific event quests. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let me go show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so this is the Tempered Zuu quest that you do for the event. For, I believe it's the Blossom Dance catalog. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fight this thing. And we're going to show you guys what this build and armor can do. Because honestly, it's kind of nuts. We're going to get the sneak attack? What's going on here? Alright, we'll just do this. I love how Zulu sounds. You should get a para anytime. We do get Counter Strike right there, which is nice. Alright, I'm kind of stuck in a corner right now. Go ahead and get our stamina back. Peak performance is gone, but that's okay. Kind of shocked we haven't hit a paralysis yet, but that's okay. Alright. We are barely getting to use our evasion mantle, which sucks a little bit. And not having stamina skills, definitely you feel something on dual blades, but it's not bad. I actually am extremely surprised that we haven't hit paralysis yet. Don't believe Zuwu is immune to paralysis either, which is even more surprising. Oh, let's go ahead and heal up, assuming I didn't get stunned. There we go. And you can even see, like, I'm not using, like, my armor, I think it's level 9. Is not so leveled up that I'm doing insane amounts of damage. It's actually minimally leveled in comparison to some of the other armor that I could be using right now. I mean, I'm only at 330 defense. You can see with food buffs, 2020, -5, 2020, which is honestly great if you think about it. The problem is this armor is really good during the event. I might end up falling off quite a bit after the event is over and we're not doing these quests. But until then, it puts in work. It's also something different from the standard Gore Magala and Arkveld and Zoshia armor sets, which I really, really like. It is something to use that is still entertaining, it's still fun. And let's be real, this armor, the event armor, looks phenomenal. You get to fulfill all of your anime protagonist dreams without a care in the world. I'm really stuck in this corner right now. We're gonna go ahead and just heal up. Alright. Not a bad first little showcase of it. The para definitely took a little while to get. Thanks to our armor, though, you can see that I just got Carve Master. I got to carve that tentacle twice, which is huge. So if you're fighting, if you're willing to, if you think you can fight something like Zoshia or a Gore Magala and Arkveld, anything that you need pieces for. If you think you can fight them with relative ease, I would give this armor a shot. Just because you can get away with so much. There we go with our Counter Strike. And you can even still, like, you can see, I'm taking some damage, but it's not so much that I'm worried about dying immediately. You're not putting yourself at such a deficit by using this armor. It's kind of just you're using something different. Let's go ahead and full heal for peak performance again. We're probably going to lose it immediately, but that's fine. There we go. Go ahead and keep going with it. There we go. There's another set. A paralysis proc. And you can see, like, the damage is there. It actually does well. We're actually going to do this. Oh, I really hope that this doesn't affect anything. That's unfortunate. We just need him to stand in that. Come here. Come here. You know you want to. Oh, I swear. Are you kidding me? And just like that, you guys have witnessed failure. Not only did I get hit and completely avoid getting him out of my shock trap, but now I have to chase him all the way down to the locale at the bottom, which is super, super annoying. How disappointing is that? Let's go ahead and just teleport. So this will be a little bit longer of a build showcase because we have to capture it, but we will end up showing you the rewards after. I'll highlight what was from capturing him and what was from the actual Blossom Dance prayer, or the boon, if you will. Whatever bonus it may be called, I don't remember off the top of my head. It is Blossom Dance prayer and Blossom Dance boon too. So, you know, that's okay. But you can see I don't have any carving on here, but we get Carving Master from the actual armor set. You can see with food buffs, my armor and my resistances actually aren't that bad. If we were to compare it to my Gore Magala, I think my Gore Magala, my main armor set, is somewhere around the 380 mark, 390. So all in all, it's up there, and it does really, really well. And just like that, we have captured our Tempered Zuwu without too much of a hassle. Overall, it was pretty easy. This armor does great. You get a lot of rewards, and when you're farming for these events, it is so nice to have. Like you can see here. We have this from the Blossom Dance Boon active skill. So we get an extra pick a meal voucher, random. We got a Blossom Barrel Bomb, random from the Boon 2. Another Boon 2, and another Boon 2. As far as actual capture rewards, this is it. We got not one, not two, but 3, 4 extra things just for rocking this armor, and it literally doesn't feel any difference, minus you're probably going to do a little bit less damage. But if you're sitting here farming the event, trying to cut down the amount of time it takes you to do certain things, I 100% recommend it. But that's it, guys. That's going to do it for today's video. Thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for hanging out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Farewell.